So you guys hungover?
Nope.
No, I'm actually feeling really good. I am, for the first time in a long time, completely sober.
Good for you.
How completely sober? You're drinking right now.
Yeah, he is.
On March 3rd, 1969, the United States Navy established an elite school for the top 1% of their elite pilots. Its purpose was to teach the lost art of aerial combat and to ensure that the handful of men who graduated were the best fighter pilots in the world. They succeeded. Today, the Navy calls it Fighter Weapons School. The Flyers call it
Top Gun.
I love it.
It's
now,
like the
now
fucking
you should probably cue
epic.
like Kenny Loggins or something.
Well,
okay, no. Nope.
Wait,
Cutting
can we
everybody
use
off.
any of this? Is that all official? Is that, I mean,
I'm going to cut everybody off, though, because Danger Zone's great, but if we're talking like pure like rock and roll airfare music,
Mhm.
it's got to be Long Way Down by the Goo Goo Dolls, and I don't care what anybody else says.
Can you play that as a reference? Because I haven't heard that song in forever.
yeah. I would
Yeah,
need
hold
you to
on.
play it.
I can't even. I can't even think about
fucking
it.
rocks.
Think slaps, huh?
Because I want to come over there and punch you in the mouth right now.
Yeah, because no one hurts my Kenny Loggins. Okay,
If you,
no one talks bad about
Can't-
my Kenny.
this better be really fucking good, bro.
Yeah, dude. Have you seen Footloose,
Okay.
motherfucker?
I've seen Footloose.
Yeah.
I've seen the end credits of Caddyshack. I've seen the beginning credits of Caddyshack.
Oh, Logan, best work.
Alright.
Fucking love that song,
Nobody's
though.
gonna do me.
I really don't think he can do any wrong.
Fuck no, he can't.
I think I'm gonna do a fight.
Everything's
making
done.
me
If-
me
if-
pee.
if it happened to where like something came out and he like had like a dirty past, you know, some sex scandal or something, I'd probably hurt myself. I don't know, man. I feel like you just can't put that up against Danger Zone. Like,
No.
Kyle, I agree with most of the shit that comes out of that trap of yours, but I can't get on board with that.
Nope.
Incorrect. I got some bad news for you guys.
Uh-oh.
So we were talking briefly of how we just brought up Top Gun, and we're talking about old timey planes.
Yeah.
I've never seen. I've never seen Top Gun.
What is old timey planes? What the fuck did you just say?
I've never watched Top Gun all the way through.
Oh,
What?
you do like the when it was on USA when you're flipping channels.
Here's what happened, because I really wanted to sit down and watch the movie because it was going to be a really funny bit,
Mm-hmm.
and it just happened to be 4th of July, so I'm like, fuck, yes, perfect, right? Airfare, 4th of July, summer in
America.
West Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, America. You know, we fly the red, white, and blue and not that Confederate shit. If you got your uncle coming out with his tow truck with the Confederate flag, he can take the broken end of a broomstick and shove it right up his asshole.
Yep.
But I've never seen the whole movie. Just bits and pieces.
Not to cut you off, but I just feel like you're pissing me off more and more on this podcast.
I'm really disappointed right now
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it's
But-
like, yeah, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed.
I think that we owe him an opportunity to finish and redeem himself, Kyle.
Yeah.
So this better be fucking good, bro.
Yeah. So you're kind of on the chopping block.
Go. Just go.
So I started watching this, and I'm taking notes because I want to be a legitimate journalist.
Mhm.
That's a good place to start. Taking notes first time through Top Gun.
Yep.
Mhm.
So my first note is the entire title sequence. It reminds me of, you guys ever play the game 1942?
Yeah, dude, that like aerial like side swiping jet game where it's just like they had them at like
Yeah,
all
it's
the
the
movie
first-
theaters and stuff back in the day.
Oh
Maybe.
yeah,
Yeah,
I'm sure if it was an arcade game I played, I just don't remember it.
Mm-hmm.
it's like a vertical scroller. It's supposed to be World War II, and you're fighting the Japanese, which is weird because the game was made by Capcom, and I'm almost certain they were a Japanese-based video game company. But this was like futuristic. You're shooting like lasers and crazy weapons, and this
Yeah.
kind of revolutionized some of the arcade games with that vertical scroll versus a lot of the side scroll fighter games that you see a lot.
I
So-
really love the weapon that like basically shot out like at all angles. You know what I mean? If you unlocked that weapon in that game, you were
Don't waste
the cheat. It's like your cheat weapon. Where you're just like, you've done so well, you've collected just all of the perfect, additional bonus fucking items and shit, and it's like, here you go. Here's your fucking special treat. You don't have to even try anymore for a minute. Just mash the button. Just fire at everything.
You gotta dodge. You gotta be able to pay attention, though. You have to be able to have good reflexes. A lot of these classic arcade games, you had to have ridiculously fast reflexes.
Mm-hmm.
Like your brain has to compute that information from your eyes to your hand in less than a split second. Otherwise, Miss Pac-Man is getting munched by some ghosts, and we're not talking a sexual euphemism here.
Dude, that's exactly where my mind took it. Right when you said that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, of course.
Get out of my fucking head. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that is.
It's ironic that one of the ghosts is named Spunk.
Is it?
No,
really?
That's not true. No, it's
not. I don't know the names of the ghosts.
You had me fucking fooled.
Yeah, you could have. You definitely could have just done that. Shit.
So my first actual note. What was the actress's name again, Derek?
Kelly McGillis. Yes.
What's the character's name? I have no idea who the
Charlie. I forget her last name, but she goes by Charlie.
So there is Cougar, Maverick, Goose, Iceman. I also wrote Liceman, Laceman, Tommy Bahama, and Chris Tucker. I think I was drinking and smoking a lot during the day, so this might be a little wacky.
Don't forget Merlin, Sundown.
Right.
Tim Robbins is in this. That's pretty
Merlin.
rad.
He's Merlin. Mm-hmm. Sundown's that one dude that's in Walker Texas Ranger. His partner. Oh, I tickled myself.
Hopefully not on the air.
Yeah, not during this. I keep it clean. I keeps it clean.
So after that, I have a note here that says, this movie is just horny as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Like, honestly, within the first, 15 minutes, you're just like, how old were you when you first saw this movie? I'm asking.
Probably. Okay, so I think the movie came out when we were 1 or 2. I probably saw it the first time.
It came out in 86.
Okay, so I was 1. I probably saw it for the first time.
We have access to the information.
We do.
You can find that anywhere.
Yeah.
I think I was probably 6 or 7 when I saw it for the first time. I was pretty young.
Okay.
So I saw those chiseled fucking abs in that volleyball scene way too young. Playing with the boys. Playing with them boys.
Yeah,
playing with them boys.
Yeah, dude, that's really nice. I think definitely was too young to watch that.
Yeah,
first time that I did.
Yeah, how about you, Blade? How old do you think you were?
I don't know, 86. I was probably 9 or 10 years old.
Oofa doofa.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I would say I think it's one of those things where it's just I always remember it. I just always remember Top Gun being part of my life.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm.
Well,
yeah, I agree with that. One of the 10 times in my life where my dad and I shared a nice moment was we used to have the Nintendo version of Top Gun, and it was a 2-player game. It was it was one of the first 2-player games, I swear, other than Mario. But he would come home and play that with me for a half hour because I would just bug the fuck out of him. And I remember that, and that was seriously probably one of the only nice things he's ever done to me.
Oh man,
I'm just kidding. I actually love my dad.
Tom Cruise gets out of the shower. Who's the brunette? Who's that lady? What's her story?
Brunette. I don't think there is one.
Oh yeah, dude.
What?
There's the other student
in Top Gun,
or I don't know, it's some brunette lady. She walks up and he's got a towel around his neck, starts playing Berlin, Take My Breath Away. Come on,
Blade.
Seriously,
Blade, is he trying to get one over on us or something? Is he making characters up?
I'm not sure.
I don't remember any.
Search that.
So Meg Ryan's in the movie. That's the only other female I can think of, and that's Goose.
Yeah, I started right at the end, and I went to rewind it, and then I went upstairs again. Actually, I got an alert on my phone. It looks like I took a note that on 4th of July, I got an alert on my phone that Joey Chestnut has succeeded in remaining the world record hot dog eating contestant with 75 wieners and buns in 10 minutes.
Congrats, Joey. I know you're listening.
Way to go.
Congrats, Joey.
That's chestnuts.
Good job,
and
Joey.
then I also said after that, this movie is really horny. It just keeps getting horny.
Dude, that movie is just one big horn fest. It's so
Tom
good.
Cruise, why is he so horny? He's just like everybody.
Yeah.
I'm really still very, very confused about who it was you were fucking talking about. So
I think he made that character up.
Yeah.
No way. No way.
I'm done. I'm done.
There's two females in that entire movie, and one is Kelly McGillis, and the other one's Meg Ryan.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's
just men everywhere. Just
how is it
dicks
that
everywhere.
She didn't age well? That's really unfortunate.
I know, dude. She did not.
Well, anyways.
Yeah, so there was a shit ton of famous people in Top Gun. Like, I feel like every pilot is like they've done something.
They did things.
Yeah, they've done stuff
for sure.
Yeah,
I just know Anthony Edwards from Revenge of the Nerds.
Yep.
Nothing else.
Yep. That was like his one movie that he did where he wasn't like a complete fucking nerd. They made him cool for one movie. Yeah, I can't think of anything else he was in where he was like a fucking pilot. That's badass.
Oh, okay. So yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Let's see what you're doing.
We're on the same page there. Mm-hmm.
Are you fucking with us, or have you really never fully watched Top Gun?
No, I've never really fully watched Top Gun.
I think you just really owe it to Top Gun to devote some fucking time to just sitting down and watching it.
All right, hold on. It's 9
o'clock.
You can't even really call yourself American.
Is it cool if I just put it on? Okay, should I just put it on right now, and then we can just keep doing that, and I'll try to watch that?
And it's going to turn.
Oh, that's not even
that's
movie
science theater or whatever.
Yeah, you're not even giving it the attention that it deserves, though. That's not the point. You see, you're missing the point. You have to watch the movie, Kyle.
Did you see Stinger talk about flying rubber dog shit out of Hong Kong? Did you at least get to see that part? Okay.
And then he kicks him, and then he sends him off, and he's like, "You're going to Top Gun."
I don't want to do this, but I gotta send you to an Miramax. Or not Miramax, Miramar? Where's that?
Miramar?
Miami.
Samsonite. I was way off.
No, I mean, so you haven't seen Top Gun, and that's fine. Really?
No, it's not, though.
It's not fine. I mean, it's not fine, but it's fine in that we can carry forward and continue to talk about what we initially planned to talk about. Because, Kyle, you do understand at least enough about Top Gun in that it is about highly skilled, trained, American fucking heroes, right? That these are like the elite fighter pilots, right?
I
mean, it is a fictional movie, but I mean, this is a real place, right? Yeah,
it's a real program. Mm-hmm.
And so like these guys, this is some serious American pride bullshit, man.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of jokes get kicked around about how, the Air Force is kind of like the pussiest part of the armed forces, right? The pussiest branch. But I mean, not if you've seen Top Gun. If you've seen Top Gun, you know that they're good at volleyball and flying $1 million hunks of metal at breakneck speeds in severe G-force environments and shooting down deadly Russians.
Kyle, I don't have the heart to tell Blade that they're actually Navy pilots in that movie.
Yeah, they're in the Navy because they have the
so like him saying like the
aircraft carrier.
Bullshit.
Oh yeah, well whatever. Either way,
dude. Now we have to give. Our email's gonna be flooded with so much bullshit. What the fuck, Blade?
Yeah, dude. You just started a war on this goddamn podcast.
Well, just cut that right out of there.
Yeah, I hope you're happy about that.
This is gonna be the promo clip. We're just gonna put this out.
Oh, come on!
Tweet at us. Hey guys, tweet at us at StayHomePod about how Blade fucked up and how the Navy will crush the Air Force because they're a bunch of pussies. This is the pussiest form of the military.
Actually, if you guys have seen that new Steve Carell show, it's actually the Coast Guard is the one that they all make fun of.
That's Armed Forces?
Yeah.
I mean, I know that.
But... Yeah, Coast Guard or Armed Forces. I got boarded by the Coast Guard when I was fucking on a boat in Grand Haven, dude. It's terrifying. They all had like fucking submachine guns and shit.
What were you doing?
Drinking on a boat. They just they do random searches on the channel going out to Lake Michigan. I was one of the randos. They go, we're fucking him good.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, you just hear on loudspeaker, you're about to be prepare to be boarded, and you're like, what the fuck?
And you're just like, don't stop believing.
Exactly. Huh? Yeah. Dude, turn it down. Hide the weed, bro. Hide the weed. Dude, put your beers down. That's still drinking and driving. Full.
So what happened? I mean, did you get in trouble?
No. They just literally what they do is they go through like the whole procedure of like safety. They're just making sure that like you have enough life jackets for everyone on board. All your safety lights work. Shit like that. They're actually really nice about it, but it was terrifying at first.
I don't think that any of our military men and women or any of the branches are pussies.
Yeah.
I would put that out there and redeem myself as quickly as possible.
So you're going to go ahead and cut that out, right, Kyle?
Despite not having seen the movie all the way through, you can at least appreciate that the film is about fighter pilots who are badasses, and they fly these fucking badass planes, right? Like these marvels of modern military technology.
Kyle, do you even know who won the Top Gun trophy in that movie?
Lace Man.
Who? Who was it?
What'd you say? It was just for me.
Did you say Lice Man? It's one of the names that you made up on the list, you fucker.
Actually, you're absolutely fucking right. It was Iceman that won the Top Gun trophy, so kudos to you. But Maverick won the day when he fucked up 3 motherfucking MiGs, boy.
Yeah, that is accurate. That's an accurate assessment. Mm-hmm. There was a winner and there was a hero that day.
Exactly. Ha! Jester's dead.
Oh,
I just want to be one of those. Do you not want to see the movie just because you know how heartbreaking it is when Goose dies?
Oh, I've seen that part.
Oh,
so you've seen the heartbreak of the movie, but you won't watch the whole fucking. Do yourself a favor, enjoy the rest of it. There's a lot of good rest of the pie. You just had a few nibbles, man. Eat the whole pie.
So, with regards to Top Gun, right? Mm-hmm. Kyle had what I thought to be a very funny idea. That would be to consider Top Gun, but instead of these multi-million-dollar, testaments to human badassery that are modern jets, they're flying like old-timey planes. Like, and I don't know what you were thinking specifically, Kyle, but I'm thinking like the planes with like the 2 or 3 sets of wings, like the old like Red Baron style, like
you have to pedal to start it.
Yeah. The runway definitely has to be like a grassy downhill, so you can get it up to speed.
Pull up your foot.
Yeah,
that has fucking Monty Python all over it. Like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Monty Python with that.
I like to think of like all of the characters from Top Gun wearing their like modern military flight suits, but instead of like their badass helmets, they have those leather, the leather with the floppy
Yeah.
It's just quick. Start me up. By Jove, I need to get in the air quick.
By Jove, we will win this war.
Yeah. And there's a guy's got to run out there and like pull down on the fucking propeller a couple times to get it to like quick, get me going downhill.
So yes, sir.
There's like those planes, there's always the concern, like if you go invert, like there's that famous scene, right, where they flip upside down and they're like maintaining international, relations, right, where he flips the Russian dude, the bird.
Game the bird.
Right.
The bird.
But with the old timey planes, if they did that, Goose would just fall out into the backseat of the Russian plane. Right,
and then you go, I.
Yeah, exactly.
Like actually, it'd be perfect. You just do that, and you just make sure you bring a knife with you. Bing, ba bong. That's the stab.
But Kyle, if you actually have seen the fucking movie, Goose wasn't actually a pilot. He was a instrument operator, or whatever they call it. So he would probably crash if he fell out and he killed the other pilot, because then who's going to operate that? You know,
he can emergency land. He'd figure it out.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think
Planes aren't that
there
hard.
might be some potential that he had some flight ability.
We'll go with that.
Seems highly probable.
He
But then again,
he couldn't
we are
eject to save
talking
his
about
life.
old. That's not fair, you monster.
No, I'm thinking.
That one just came to me. That one it just fucking flew right all in the old noggin, dude. That was perfect.
I don't know what I mean. Where are we at? You know, what else is funny about?
Well, I was thinking about the airfare, man. You guys remember going to that, right? Like that was like a Midwest tradition, doing the airfare.
Dude, I used to get hooked up. My dad's company bought a chalet to that every year, so we were right on the runway and had just like all
people
this
making food
badass
for you.
Food, yeah.
Nice.
Shade, all the drinks you could drink.
Man, I remember it being just hot as fuck at that thing.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Always.
Holy smokes, man!
Yeah,
mid-August, 90s.
It was always the hottest day.
Ugh, it's just disgustingly hot.
Yeah.
But it was a lot of fun, and I too had like some sort of privileged access to it. Luckily, for similar purpose. But man, it was just so cool. Fucking like Robosaurus and shit. You know, Shockwave, dude.
I forgot about that.
Fucking Shockwave. Are you serious?
Dude, they need to bring the airfare back.
Dude, that thing, that airfare would salvage. I mean, not right now.
No.
You can't.
No.
It'd be impossible. But in theory, I mean, what else we got going on? You know?
Nothing.
Just watch videos of the Blue Angels online. I mean, that's always pretty rad.
Blue Angels are so cool, man.
Mm-hmm.
So goddamn cool.
I was thinking, so we'll go through Top Gun, but we're going to do it all with like the stunt planes, you know, where they do like the barrel roll and like a stall and fall and like catch each other, you know, right as it's going to hit the ground. Propeller starts spinning again. The safety.
Are you talking about like the modern stunt planes, like the ones that are like in the Red Bull crazy plane races?
Oh, those are pretty rad though. Let's just do that.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be way more entertaining because then you can get that Fast and the Furious style action, and then you don't have to worry about the technological you having to do all those old planes.
We could just live our life a quarter mile at a time, you know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are we going to do that? So we're going to take Top Gun, the stunt planes from the Red Bull Flugtag. No, that's the thing where they dump like garbage off the cliff.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I did read up on that. All of it has to be biodegradable. All the material they use for those, and they test it.
Ooh.
So,
goddamn cat threw up in the fucking kitchen.
You are just having good luck today, my friend, with animals, aren't you?
Screw you guys.
Blade sitting here talking about Top Gun. Meanwhile, in the kitchen.
It sounds like there's a small person in the kitchen. Oh, it's the cat fucking hacking.
Is someone being stabbed in my kitchen right now? Nope, just the cat throwing up. Mm-hmm.
Business as usual.
Mm-hmm. Your cat throw up a lot?
No, not really. Not more, I don't think, than a normal cat would.
No.
I think cats are a little pukey by nature, aren't they?
Yeah. Yep.
A little bit.
Yep.
Hairballs. Because they're licking themselves down all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't you?
Sluts.
If I could. Got to pay the rent somehow.
Mm-hmm.
How does licking yourself pay the rent?
Well, I mean, he'd be licking others.
Yeah, it's...
you can do that already.
I have my fans only.
The trouble is that you'll get arrested unless they want you to do it.
I feel like there's people out there that would really enjoy Kyle licking them.
Check out my Patreon, patreon.com/stayatHomePod.
Gross.
So if they donate to that, do you have like a package
Perks?
to where you can lick them?
Mm.
You should probably add that on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna look and see what they have on here. Oh my god, I just remembered I had this. So we're gonna change directions here only because. Oh no, did I not save it? No.
And we're back to Top Gun.
Back to Top Gun, ladies and gentlemen.
You like Top Gun?
You boys like Top Gun.
What are we closing statements? I'll watch Top Gun.
Yeah.
Soon.
Please do that. Just do yourself a favor.
Hey Derek, how comfortable are you riding your one wheel hungover?
Hungover, I don't want to do it just because it's probably not that enjoyable of an experience, but I can ride the fuck out of that thing when I'm drunk.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been hopping on that thing before.
Just one more thing to consider. How great do you think you would be riding the one wheel hungover in your office right now?
Pass.
Just so that we can go out with a bang.
Pass.
You can move the chair out of the way. I'm just saying. Pass. I'd like to just see if you could stand on it.
Oh, yeah. I could stand on it for
just
sure.
Roll it forward a little bit, and then maybe back just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Why are you trying to hurt me on our podcast, Blade?
Not trying to hurt you at all.
That's what you want.
That's not. I don't.
You gotta give the people what they want, Derek. You gotta.
That's what I'm saying.
Up.
Do it.
But they can't see anything. They'll just hear a bunch of like furniture fumbling around and me screaming in agony. They don't want that. They don't want that for me.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No, these are good people. The listeners.
How many? I mean, what is it? It's a thing. If you get like X amount of likes, comments, something of that nature, Derek rides the one wheel in his office. Is that a thing that we do?
What's that called? Patreon?
No,
Kyle.
We have to set it extremely reasonable to start with. So if we can get 5 people to download this episode in particular,
what's
Derek has to ride the one wheel in his office.
Yep.
Okay.
Just make a figure 8 is basically what you have to do, and you can move some stuff out of the way, but not all of it. You can move 3 furniture items out of the way.
Your choice.
There's not enough space to do a figure 8. I could basically go back and forth in a line, and just feel like that wouldn't be that cool, Blade.
Can you do like a cool spin?
That's why I said you have to do a figure 8. We'll see. Let's just see if we'll see.
Let's think on it. Let's let.
Well, I mean, I've already made up my mind.
Simmer.
You know.
Well, folks, you made it. Thanks very much for giving us a listen. If you're just regaining consciousness, you're probably going to want to shower. After, you can check us out at stayhomecast.com or find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. If you're a glutton for punishment, hit that subscribe button and we can hang out again next week. Remember to follow the smell of smoke and stay safe, stay home.